Thank you for joining our affiliate program here at Arrowhawk's How to Fundraiser affiliate program. First thing, bookmark this page. Up here in your URL, you will see that your login that you did, I did mine as MBTest, your name will be here, but that is your affiliate code. That's what tracks everything you do, and it gives you credit for everything that you do so you can get paid what you are due. So bookmark this page and it will include that login there so that you will always have the right links when you're promoting. If you don't do it, you could be promoting links that don't have your code in it, and therefore you won't get credit and you won't get paid for anything that happens from that. So first things first, watch this video in its entirety because it will explain everything else on the page. Over here is a Facebook icon. In here, if you notice down here, the URL pops up when I hover over top. At the very end of that, it's kind of cut off, but that is your affiliate code. So as you click on that and go out to Facebook and promote it to everybody you know on Facebook, you will get credit for anybody who clicks and tracks on that and gets into a fundraiser. Same thing with Twitter. At the end of this is your affiliate code. Come down here. These are links that you can put in any email or anywhere that you want, and that's where it's going to take them, is to just general fundraising, which is the main service page. You can do one specifically for sports, for academics, or for churches. So I'll just show you the first one, general fundraising. So as you can see, this is the main page. It has a video and then it has the opt-in. This opt-in is very critical. Less than 20,000 or more than 20,000. I will get into the reason why that's critical in a little bit. Now notice over here there's also church and academic and so on and so forth, different types of fundraisers. Let's go back and we'll click real quick on the sports fundraiser, and it takes them to a page that talks about sports fundraisers and allows them to go ahead and fill out the sports fundraiser to the right hand side here again and hit submit. So that's how you use these links. All you have to do is just sit there, copy it, paste it into any email or anywhere else that you want to promote your fundraising. These are banners, 150 by 150 pixels, as you can see. In here, what you want to do is you just want to copy the entire code and then give that to a web developer, paste it into your HTML type emails, and it will be a little picture that people can click on with your embedded affiliate code to get them started into a fundraiser. And it'll be this picture here or this picture here, whichever one that you copy. There's more at the bottom. You'll see those in a minute. Next, we have two swipe copy emails, and you can copy any of this email here all the way up to include the PS. Change out anywhere that you see tildes in a form. Just put in your name and your signature. Up here at the top, you might want to change this from summer camp to sports or academics or whatever. You can put in a first name, or if you have a mail merge type feature, you could do this to a whole email blasting list. But if you're sending it to just one person, just replace it and put their name in here and then take out the rest of all this stuff up here. Notice that these links do have your affiliate code at the end. This isn't necessarily yours, but yours will be at the end there. Here's another email that you can swipe. Same thing. You can change it. Change anything in there. Put your signature at the bottom. Down here we got a long, narrow banner. If you'd prefer one of those in your email signatures or on your website or on anybody's website, if you can get anyone to put this on their website, you would get credit for any resulting sales that come from that effort. Same with this one and this one. Now, the next piece is okay, now that you've promoted it, how do you check to see if anybody's clicked on it, if anybody sold anything, and if you're due any money? Well, down here you'll have your username and your password in here, so you'll always know it as long as you've bookmarked this link. If you've lost the bookmark, make sure you save the email with your affiliate code and link in it, because that is another way that you can get back to this page, is go in there and click the link that'll bring you here. So now you can actually click here, and using these, whatever your username and password is to log in, you will be able to see, and once you log in, you'll be able to see your affiliate code area here. Now, update your profile. Make sure I have all of your information. And before I can pay you, I'm going to have your W-9 or some kind of a tax reporting document on file. Coming down through here, your ledger. You can look at your ledger, and that will go back as far as you want to change your ledger, and you can set the date range in here as much as you want. It'll tell you how many commissions you've earned. What is a clawback? A clawback is somebody who's bought and then has gone to Visa or MasterCard and complained about a charge or something like that, and Visa and MasterCard have sided with them and refunded them their money. If they get refunded, we have to also take it back from you. So that's all that a clawback is. And then total payments that have been made and so forth, and you can see an ongoing running count down here of all of the things that you've been paid for. Next one is your commissions generated. So here you can go in and look at how much you've made and how much you're due to make. Now remember, we only pay out once you've hit $100 or more. So, maybe you look and see that you're getting pretty close and should be getting a check. Link tracking stats. Now, you saw that I clicked on the sports fundraiser and it incremented one. This is real time. This is all happening in real time. So if I were to go back into here, let's say for instance this one here is a well, let's go back up here and do a church fundraiser. So if I click on the church fundraiser and it takes me to that link, boom, here it is. Now, if I go back in here and look at my link tracking stats and refresh the page, we're going to see that the church incremented by 1. So now we've had 2 hits on the church one. So it's real-time tracking who's clicking on what you've sent. And you can see exactly what has happened, how many of those people have opted in, how many orders have been placed, your subscriptions, everything. So you can track exactly what you're doing. Then down here you can track, what products you've sold and how many subscription signups you've sold. So this is where all of your tracking is. Hopefully that answers all your questions. And if you have more questions, send us an email at sales@arohawk.com. That's sales@arohawk.com. The last thing I want to show is that when you're driving people to these sites, if they want to see, well, what is it that we're getting into, with the fundraiser, you can actually have them go right here to this discounts page. And in the discounts page, this is a demo of our full functioning site. Now, when I mean demo is when it gets to the point where they actually could see or use a coupon, it's not going to let them. But it will let them navigate as if they have everything else. So if they wanted to come in here and do the savings calculator to see how much they might be able to save on some bare necessities, they can use that. Make sure that they've always got this expanded, because that's where you can click the 50% discount. Put in a zip code here, hit go. And it comes back with how many different deals they can find within a certain mile radius of where they're at. They can click on 50% off and that's all it will show them. Or they can take it off and just hit go and see all the deals that are within a 25-mile radius of where they are. So, from 250 to 891. There's plenty of deals out there for them to get involved with. If they want to go and just do by category, they can do just by category. Grocery coupons, national brands, search just by national brands, and they can also do a product search based on a specific product. Other than that, hopefully you'll have a great time. We look forward to having you in our group. Bye for now. One last note is that I think it's important you understand the flow of how the fundraiser works. When the people land on the page and they fill out less than 20,000 or more than 20,000, if it's more than 20,000, it's a direct message to us at Arrowhawk. We get on the phone and we talk about whether they want a white label or if they want to have their own uh, membership cards or if they want to have their own website. So we do that. You still have all of the benefits for being the affiliate and bringing the deal in. We just get more involved on a personal note. Less than 20,000, it really doesn't warrant, direct involvement. So as they fill out this form, it's automatically submitted and they go into this nurture, prep, and sell. So basically what that does is email goes out, waits a day or two, another email goes out, all the time expanding upon the benefits of running our fundraiser and prompting them to go ahead and get started. When they click to get started, it takes them to the buy page. This is where they put their $150 deposit in. These, remember, is only for less than 20,000 fundraisers. So they put it in. They also tell us if it's going to be an ongoing campaign, that means all year round, or if they're going to have a definite end date for their organization. So that determines which follow-up sequence they go into. If it's ongoing, then occasionally we will send out an email maybe once a month reminding them to promote it, reminding them to drive traffic to their fundraiser so that it stays current and relevant and they continuously develop leads. If it's a fixed end date, then we send emails telling them, hey, you're halfway through, this is where you should be. There's a week left, you need to start wrapping it up, and so on and so forth. So, we get them prepped for finishing their fundraiser on time. Either way, the organizer gets the organizer pack, which includes how to do the fundraiser step by step, tracking documents, everything. The whole 9 yards as to how to actually run this fundraiser. So let's say that they do have one that is going to wrap up. Obviously, this one will continue into perpetuity. Anyway, for as long as it runs. Perpetuity, that's what I was trying to say. Wrapping up, we go into the action set. We start wrapping it up with a wrap-up sequence of emails, and those are more frequently done one a day. Ask them to go ahead and collect the money and start to get everything sorted out as to how much money was collected. Now, we will have money that we've collected when they do the online registration. They will have money in their pockets if they went door to door and collected money as they were selling the membership. So it depends on how that all goes out, but we do the reconciliation, which comes down here, time to close. And the opportunity is then closed. So once it closes, we take into the post fundraiser follow-up sequence, and that's where hey, we're closed, how did you like it, please rate us. If they loved it or if it was okay, a mediocre response, we're going to send them to this page here, which is asking for a testimonial. If they didn't like it so much, then we just go ahead and say thank you very much, and we end it there. If they've filled out the testimonial, then we prompt them with another email asking them to promote this fundraiser and send it through Facebook, Twitter, email, or anything else to all the people they know that also needs to raise funds, so that you get another bite at the apple as an affiliate because you are paid 3 deep. So this would be the person that just ran this one would be 1 deep. Anybody that signed up there would be 2 deep, and then anyone that signed up after all of those are done would be the 3rd deep. You don't get paid as much on the 2nd and 3rd deep, but you know what? It's pretty nice to be able to get paid a couple of times over. And then down here, we will keep that actual original fundraiser organizer on our nurture list so that next year when it comes time to raise funds again, we've been in constant contact on a monthly basis or something, and able to prompt them to go ahead and run the fundraiser again. That's the sequence. I hope this has been educational, and we'll see you on the inside. Bye for now.